You are standing in the plumbing aisle of a Home Depot, holding a plastic bottle of drain cleaner, trying to remember if the pipe under a commercial utility sink is PVC or galvanized. That's when the email arrives. Financial success is usually framed as a loud performance. Most people are chasing things that look like wealth: pitch decks, venture rounds, and luxury vehicles. But your milestone arrives in a boring email from your accountant. It's a Q3 portfolio summary, confirming your net worth has crossed $650 million, and you're reading it while deciding on a half-inch plumbing fitting. Staggering wealth can be entirely ordinary, on purpose. For you, it looks like deliberate invisibility. This started 11 years ago with a jammed vending machine in a hospital break room. While others were annoyed, you spent 40 minutes researching who owned the thing. You were looking for the ownership layer underneath the machine. You spent $900 on a used machine in a dental office. After costs, it cleared $190 a month in net profit. The math worked because it solved a small problem for strangers. It paid you every time, whether you showed up or not. That $190 was a proof of concept. It validated the architecture of the system before you ever placed the second machine. You scaled by moving into analog acquisitions, like a coin laundromat in Ohio. The previous owner ran it out of a flip phone and a spiral notebook, but underneath the messy books, the cash flow was real. You built what your accountant calls an uninteresting portfolio: municipal parking lots, billboard land leases, and a commercial cleaning company. These assets possess economic resilience. When the stock market drops 18% in a quarter, people still need to wash their clothes and park their cars. The revenue continues, load after load, quarter after quarter. This portfolio generates steady, rent-like monthly returns because it serves basic needs. You chose to avoid high-growth tech plays in favor of businesses that run on their own momentum. By operating in markets where nobody is watching, you face less competition. You are running quiet and steady long after the interesting businesses have closed. At networking events, you see the performance of wealth. One guy drives a matte gray Range Rover and wears a $340 t-shirt to ensure everyone notices him. People categorize you in real time based on these markers. When you mention owning laundromats and they see your 2019 Honda Pilot, they sort you as mid-level and turn toward someone else. You use an ordinary life as a strategic tool. The Honda and the sporting goods store fleece are operational armor, worn on purpose every day. Visibility is expensive. When people see wealth, they relate to the money instead of the person. Conversations shift, requests for capital appear, and you become a target for every business idea in the room. Letting people underestimate you provides the space to move through your own life without being perceived as a target. This philosophy was tested when your friend Marcus asked for $85,000 to expand. He had a brick-and-mortar location in mind and needed the cash to sign the lease. That $85,000 represents about 11 days of passive cash flow for you. You could have sent the money from your phone before the call ended, but capital handed to a business that isn't structurally ready for it often accelerates the failure. If the owner doesn't understand cash flow or lease escalations, the money just buys them a faster version of a hard lesson. Instead of writing a check, you spent 4 Saturdays auditing his numbers. Marcus eventually renegotiated his vendor contracts and found a local grant that didn't require outside capital at all. Marcus owns his success because he built the structure himself. You provided the audit, not the cash, which kept the business and the friendship intact. Back in the plumbing aisle, you look at the $650 million summary on your phone. A forklift is beeping nearby, and a stranger is comparing copper fittings 2 feet away. You reply with 3 words: "Thanks. Looks right." Then you pay $8.47 for drain cleaner and walk to your car. This feels exactly the same as the night you cleared your first $190. The feeling isn't about the number. It's about the proof that the system is running exactly the way you built it to run. The performance of wealth and the architecture of it are rarely found in the same person at the same time. You chose the architecture,